team and how the team can get to the Rose Bowl with those expectations?
Defense. When I was on the national championship team, I seen how them guys operate on defense. Patrick Queen, Kelvin Chason, Michael Divinity, all those guys. Like I see how they operate. That's like the same thing we have here. We got Michael Toos, orchestrate the D-line. Like he makes sure we all like everything's hand down. DJ. Chase Lucas, like I see that, like I seen him, like when I was watching USC when I playing, I just seen how the defense was. I was like, man, that's a championship defense. And our backfield, like we have the best backfield I've ever seen. Like, bro, like our running backs, hands down, like the best running backs in the nation. Like our backfield is crazy, and I see that. Like that's a lot of similarities. When I was at like LSU, you know, we had a nice backfield, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and we got the guys to do it. Like.
I got to imagine that you knew pretty early in the year that was going to be a pretty special team. Is that something that you get the sense of in early on in fall camp here?
Oh yeah, man, bro, our team is smart. Like, man, we smart and fast. Like, man, like I said, our defense is dominant. Like, man, we got speed all across from the front line to the linebackers to the secondary, of course, and our offense. Like, we got the great game plan for, like going into like the season with the good coaches that we have.
So unfortunately right now not having Jermaine Lole, I mean, did you notice any difference in the D-line and how it's playing, how it's approaching every day in practice, losing such a big part of it?
Oh, not at all. You know, Jermaine, our guy, that's our brother, you know, and like Coach Ross said, Amara Fati, and we keep going, you know. We players, like, when we on the field, we feel like he's still there with us, you know, and he wanted us to keep going, like, even though if he was there with us, you know. So it ain't no fall off. We got guys that can contribute to in the inside, just like Jermaine did. So, like, we still keeping the train moving.
What have you seen out of BJ Green thus far?
BJ Green, man, that dude, he want to learn. He hungry, you know, and he wants to learn. He always asking questions. He's a tough kid too.
What stands out to you most about him physically?
Physically, his speed. His speed inside and his toughness, you know, to be so like, you know, undersized guy playing like a 3-tech and a shade and stuff, like he's strong. Like it ain't like he's just getting bullied around. Like he's using his hands. When he first came in, you know, he like struggled a little bit using that, but like I said, Coach Rob's technique, man, it didn't help like the whole D line, and it shows in BJ Green.
You talk about Rod obviously being such a technical coach. Is that an area where you feel like you really had to progress just with your technique, your hand use, and all that?
Oh yeah.
You were coming into ASU?
Big time, because like I'm just so used to like being athletic and using my athletic ability. You know, I could beat guys with my athletic. I ain't got to worry about my hands. But like Coach Rob, he showed me like, hey, when you face a better tackle, you know, you got to use technique. That's when your technique would be better because you're more athletic than him. When he got to use technique, he ain't as worth like better. He ain't none of the athlete that you is. So I was like, yeah, like so I had to work on my hands, and that's what he emphasized the most: using hands in the pass rush, hands.
Was there a moment for you when you did something you had learned from Rod out there, you know, on the field in a team period, or something you really felt like, wow, I've improved here?
Oh yeah, man. Like I said, coming into fall camp, and like when I came in the spring, I was like, man, like I thought to myself like plenty of times I was like on the field by myself, like man, my technique like got so much better, like just using my hands, and like I see the difference, like guys can barely stop me, you know what I'm saying? Cause like my hands and my speed, so like that was a big standout for me.
What do you think like you bring to the team? You're always very energetic and on the field as well. As you said, your technique's improved and being able to get to the QB. So like what do you think you bring to the team as a whole?
Bring to the team, aggression. Like when I'm on the field, like I'm always in aggressive mode, like bringing the energy, like giving that positive energy to my teammates. You know what I'm saying? Like and then like I said, my speed and my like pass rush ability. I feel like I bring add like a little sauce on that too. So like what we already have, and like my aggression and my energy, because I want to feed my energy to my teammates. You know, like I always wanted to compete and beat the man across from me. So I feel like I bring that a lot.
When you're matched up with Kellen Deesh, what has that been like, and what do you see in him?
Kellen Deesh, he definitely like a top tackle going like this year's draft. Like man, like he had got me so much better, and like his technique, like he's a technician and he athletic. So you know, it's like when I go against him, it's like okay, I gotta get my mindset. Like that's what I'm seeing like at the next level. Like yeah, he's that next level guy, and going against him every day is like we getting each other better, you know, and that got special, like for real.
You're talking about the next level, and for your game, what are your goals for this season? What do you have to do to accomplish and reach that next level?
My personal goals, one, win the Rose Bowl, win the Pac-12. That's my first goal, and my second goal is like get at least double-digit sacks and show teams like NFL teams like I can play at the next level. Because right now I'm not on anybody's board, but I'm gonna show them like, hey, this guy Travez Moore is special. You know, I want to show him I can play the run, because like guys like in 240 they feel like we can't play the run, and me, I know I can play the run.
What do you feel like you have to do to get to that point and prove that to everybody?
Keep working my technique, trusting Coach Rob, trusting AP, all the defensive coaches, just also trusting my teammates. You know what I'm saying? Because we all work as a unit. So I feel like if I do that, like I'll be fine.